price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been apprised, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and football has returned to America's finest city, San Diego, California. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Orbits of Oakland taking on the Blues of San Diego. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now motion left with Mooney. They'll start the drive with Harris. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Stroud off the play fake. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Orbits.
Here we go, here we go.
This is Harris on the draw. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
47-yard line.
The play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Stroud. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Harris running straight ahead and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Play action. Stroud now. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Hey, look at this defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
They're on 21-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The first carry now. This is Hill. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
At the 40-yard line.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. The quick slant caught. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Quentin Johnston. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Blues are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because it's a whole malaprop. If you come to a fork in the road, take it, because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games, and the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
It's on a throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. But now it's third down. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Stroud on third down now. And it is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed the bounds at the 16-yard line.
X Factor. You know I got to test him out. Got to test him out.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
There's a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On first down, it's Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Give me that.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, I just finished my school assignment.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of 15. First down.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw there complete to Hamler. And he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 10.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 16. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. defense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Oh, let me get them.
And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And a over there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
I could have batted him down, but I wanted to pick. Come up on the line of scrimmage like that.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
Now a deep one for Johnston.
Oh, wide open, complete.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown. Quentin Johnston with his 2nd touchdown. And the Blues are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance of stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
But he won my first read on that play.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
1st down, Orbit.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. A throw left side, hold in by Hamler. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here goes Stroud again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Stroud.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Set up shop at the 32-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you earned.
I know.
They take a
He was
shot
double covered.
downfield there, but
You
it
ain't gotta
winds
say
up
it. I know
falling
you watch it.
incomplete.
Oh, that's
I know.
good closing speed there defensively, because that looked
know.
open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Herbert back to the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown! Great effort there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Blues are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the route is on here in this first half. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and
He's got a man, complete, and it's caught, touchdown. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown number 70. And the Blues have got it on cruise control. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Oh, they called me.
Going for
Illegal
Herbert,
touch.
but this is intercepted. And
It's
the
illegal
return
touch.
here is stopped at the 35-yard line. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
I seen it was a legal touch.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
We'll take them, though.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Give me that.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 42-yard line.
And now we're going to get a timeout
I bet
here
he
called
did.
by the defense.
I was gonna have to call
It's
one.
just
I
their
almost
first,
tried
so
to burn
2
one.
remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Okay, Will.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end.
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And he gets us up to the 34 out of bounds there. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
Hurry, hurry! Come, my team! Come!
Stroud now on 1st and 10. That is caught. Touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, his first touchdown on the year. And the Orbits are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hand steam. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Come like that
And they're
again.
going to hurry back to the line now.
Please do that again.
Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Okay, my line, they
The
blocked.
defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
So disrespectful.
They snap it to Herbert. He's going to take another shot here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
He came out in hell trying to freaking onside kicks. So
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready,
And Stroud now to throw. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Gets past one man. And shutting him off. Now open field. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Stroud now. Throw left side to Kincaid. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Warriors 70.
Here's Stroud. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Stroud looking to throw.
Come on, bro.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Give me. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That is caught. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Herbert throwing again. It got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. And this is caught inside the 5. And touchdown. A great play. And the Blues are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now from Dicker.
Bro, I'm like last in the NFL in rushing.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
I can't.
The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. And an Oakland 1st down.
In motion right, that's Hamler.
It's man defense.
Now Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And they're going to speed things up here.
This was that play.
Stroud now on second down. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big play there. 42 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
Please don't try the onside.
And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Makes the score Blues 42, Orbits 17.
Oh, my goodness.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
30 down, 25.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
No, he hurt. Come on, man. You hurt my guy, bro. Come on, man.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Going for a right side here, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert now. And it's caught. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just handed their totals. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the...
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the inside
Give me that.
got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th
It's
quarter.
an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now Herbert following the turnover. He gets it to Johnston. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now it's Herbert.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the act,
and give him another 6, it's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points.
Dot.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
The CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his second touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Y'all can blame the Falcons.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
The second down throw now from Stroud. That is caught. Kincaid with it.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Let's go now. 18 rattle. 18 rattle.
first and 10. It's Stroud.
Let me get them.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a deep one for Johnston. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching.